What's up, guys? Just wanted to do a quick little update. So this is January 29th, Wednesday. This Saturday, on February 1st, I have a super match with the one and only, the Anomaly Wallace Dilley. Me and Wallace have a little bit of history together, so this should be interesting. Anyways, it's going to be in Eudora, Kansas, at the Kansas State Arm Wrestling Tournament. We're going to have a best 3 out of 5 right-hand super match. So Wallace is still fairly new. He's a fairly new puller, I guess you could say that. I think he's been pulling 3 or 4 years now. I've only been pulling almost 6, so I don't have much of a lead on him, but I have been around a little bit longer than him. We pulled, I think it was 2.5 years ago now, and he beat me 3-1, left and right. And that was a big turning point for me. Because at the time, up till that point, I was not training. I was barely even doing any table time. I would get together on occasion with some people and train, but I was not regular at practice, and I definitely wasn't working out or lifting. So, anyways, that really opened my eyes. I knew right then and there, like, this guy is a freak, and it wasn't long after that he got on the top 20 rankings, and he's been there ever since. So he's definitely battle tested. He's pulled a lot of big names. He's made a name for himself, rightfully so. Just a nice, genuine, lighthearted, like friendly guy. You can't hate the guy, but holy crap, you don't want to grip up with him either because he's strong. So anyways, me and Wallace are going to get together for this super match. I've had the chance to pull him multiple times in the last couple years. People trying to set up matches and stuff. But I always declined because I never felt like it would do justice for Wallace to pull me. Like, he stood to gain nothing by pulling me again. And I knew that whenever we do face again, I wanted us to be closer. I wanted to be able to give him a fight. And so since he beat me, since he whooped my ass 2.5 years ago, I've been training pretty steadily since then. And it just slowly progressed to like full time, like I'm all in. It started out a couple days a week, got a gym membership, started lifting at home a little. And then now we're up to like the last year or so, it's been a full-fledged 5 days a week in the gym, good 2-hour sessions, strength training, table time on the weekends, recovery stuff, workouts here at home. I've really committed a lot. And so I'm gaining steam. And my track record shows that. Last year was a good year for me. I got my biggest wins. This year, I already went to Illinois State. I went undefeated Illinois State. I beat the number 13 guy in North America on the In the Hook rankings. The Viking, Daniel Fenton, also great guy. I got an opportunity to pull him, and I beat him, so that got me on the rankings. So my hard work is paying off. But I know for sure there was a gap between me and Wallace 2.5 years ago, and that's why I never wanted to pull him. And honestly, right now, the opportunity came to do this, but it wasn't my idea. The opportunity presented itself, and I felt like I don't want to pass a good opportunity. So I took him up. I want to do it. Let's do it. But I intentionally kind of gave us some time between the last match and this match because he was just flat out stronger. He was ahead of me. And since then, I've been very diligent at getting more proficient in arm wrestling. I'm trying to like be more technical, trying to be more versatile, and I'm definitely trying to be stronger. So this should be interesting. Wallace is a tank, absolutely strong guy. He is the kind of guy that I would classify as a power puller. If you ever get a chance to pull him, do it, and you'll see what I mean. He will just crush you in, just incredibly, like, statically strong. And that's not to say he's not technical. It's just to say he doesn't need to. If you're strong enough just to slam people down, then, I mean, no need for anything, any frills or anything fancy. I'm sure he can. He's a great arm wrestler, but he is an incredibly strong arm wrestler. So this will be a really big test for me. Wallace is a lot more battle proven at a high level. So having any kind of success with him would be very beneficial for me. And now that I'm on the list, technically on the In the Hook rankings, if you want to go off of that, technically I'm a couple slots ahead of him. So at least I have something to offer him now. Before I wasn't even on the list. I wasn't really in the conversation with a lot of the guys that he was pulling. So I kind of felt bad. I felt like I was below him, and like, what would he stand to gain, Now, at least there's kind of a little bit of, equity there where we're kind of ranked similar. So this should be interesting. It should be fun. And truly, I do think I am a much, much different arm wrestler now than I was then. I think I'm much stronger. I'm much smarter. I am way, way more conditioned for it. So this will be interesting. I've got a couple options that I'll try if I need to. But to be completely honest with you, I'm just hoping that we're in the same realm of strength and it can be a good show and just have a good time, and maybe we can make a real interesting match. If I can get even close to his power, then I think we're going to have us a good match. So I'm really, really excited about it. Going to go up to Eudora, Kansas in 3 more days. By far, I would say he's probably the favorite if you ask most people, just because of his record. He's done a lot better making a name for himself in the last couple of years than I have. So that's good, but I'm no slouch either. So we'll see. But I would say, honestly, in my mind, and probably most people, and probably on paper, I'm the underdog, which is fine. That's the way I like it. So, Wallace, they call you the Anomaly for a reason, because you're a freak. So, be gentle on me. I'm fragile. All right. And you never know. Just maybe this old hillbilly will have something for you, buddy. I'll see you in 3 days.